How the F do you make friends as an adult if you don't drink?
Hobbies.
Join clubs, meetups, activities, hobbies, work, volunteer, online, or simply go out to socialize during the day or early evenings. I started inviting people from online dating sites who said they were looking for friends to play D&D. Some of them were actually looking for friends. I also started a fencing group in my area and advertised it in relevant Facebook groups. A few people showed up and now we occasionally do things that aren't fencing related. The friends that I have made in adulthood were not made through boozy social situations, even though I'm Irish and we love our boozy socials. I've made friends through work and through hobbies. I love taking fun classes. I like taking dance classes mostly, and when you're going to the same class week in, week out, you get talking to the other people at the class and friendships can blossom. You can be friendly and smiley and strike up a bit of conversation, and from that you build up a bit of rapport. I made friends by asking a couple of the girls if they'd like to grab a coffee after class, and then it became a weekly thing. Coffee after class. It doesn't have to be dance. Any kind of class works. Even if it's an educational one. Evening classes are a great place to make new friends. Then, and I know everyone's workplace is different. Certainly mine is very easy to make friends. Through work you can make some nice friends. Sit with people at lunch hour instead of eating at your desk or in your car. Chat to people during the workday and find out things about them, if they have a family, if they have any hobbies, etc. Then, when you build up a bit of friendliness, ask them if they'd like to go for lunch or, yes, I know, again, a coffee after work and so forth. It definitely helps to be friendly and outgoing. I'm not naturally outgoing, but I am naturally a very friendly person, so I guess that makes me approachable. So try to be approachable and learn the art of small, friendly talk. 1. Be passionate about some stuff that adds substance to your life. 2. You don't need a lot of friends. 3. When you talk to people, strangers, co-workers, etc., be your 100% genuine self. This should help you avoid being a doormat. If you find you're still a doormat, you should revisit step 1. My best friend and I really only share a couple things. Our love of gangster rap and 90s hardcore punk. And our beliefs in undying, over-the-top self-empowerment. That's not exactly shit I hear people talking about at parties. Oh yeah, on my way over I was bumping some fucking McBreed and yelling at myself in the rear view. Look at what you've done with your life, motherfucker. How far you've come. Keep fucking going. Crush the opposition, bitch, let's go. Quote, quote. Like I said, be your 100% genuine self. Related. I drink a fuck ton and I don't have many friends. My turn to shine since I moved countries 3x as an adult. Ranked from most effective to least. Work. Never eat lunch alone. Organize hangouts after work. Professional networking organizations. Nothing bonds more than hating your industry. Job together, going out alone and chatting up strangers. Woman here and have befriended men who approached me this way. So don't say this won't work for men. You just have to genuinely want to be friends instead of being a creeper. If you have kids and they have kids, they'll want to be friends. Reddit. If someone in a niche subreddit you're into happens to mention they live in your city, just go, hey, I live there too. Want to meet up? The more niche the sub, the higher chance of making friends. Random fun classes, activities. If you're both into it, you probably will click. Online dating. Surprisingly made many good friends of this. Of course some were with benefits. New mom groups. Everyone is depressed to a certain degree. Sleep deprived and desperate for support. Social media. Made a few genuine friends. Also got some creepers, so it's a gamble. Volunteer. I became a Girl Scout leader and have become friends with some of the other leaders and some of the parents from my troop. Finding groups for hobbies. Which is easier when there isn't a pandemic going on? Dungeons and Dragons is what worked for me. By engaging in activities where drinking isn't the priority. Tabletop war and fantasy game groups. Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. If you're around or in a city, walking a dog is the best conversation starter. I made most of my friends because I started streaming video games. I didn't meet them all from streaming. But as I started to get to know a few of my regular viewers, we became really good friends. And I also got better at being able to tell if someone was gonna turn into an asshole early on. So I got more confident with socializing and I started to meet new people on Reddit and Twitter too. I even met someone in the checkout line at Walmart who seemed like my kinda person, and I made sure to exchange info with them right away. 1. Join a sports league. For example, we have Zog Sports. You can join things like kickball or cornhole leagues. Guys and girls play. If they don't have one in your area, maybe start one? Some people on Facebook started a golf group for people who like to play golf in my area. I joined that one to meet new people. You could start a tennis group or even a gaming group. 2. There's a local place near me which is called Play Hoboken. They have get-togethers for pool, tabletop tennis, chess, desktop games and even Dungeons and Dragons. Maybe look for a similar business in your area. 3. I'm part of a book club. We meet online every month after reading a book and talk about it. I was introduced by a friend. Again, may need to search a bit. 4. Even if you don't drink, you still can go to a bar. Order a club soda with a lime. No one is going to know you aren't drinking a vodka soda. As so many others have said. Hobbies. For me it has been D&D or other role-playing games. But the part that causes the friendships for any hobby is the 3-ish hours each week of forced socialization. Preferably in person. COVID safety aside. For me it has worked in 2 different cities. And has taken up to a year each time before we started trying to connect and hang out outside the group. And the people you click best with long-term may not be the ones you assumed you'd connect with when you first join the group. This is so true. For all the people saying, join a sports team. Whilst that can be generally true, it's 1. Not possible in a lot of places just now due to COVID restrictions, and 2. Overlooks the fact that almost inevitably sports social events end up involving lots of drinking. Go to a repeating class at a gym or yoga studio. And/or volunteer at a yoga studio or gym class. Get a part-time job or volunteer somewhere interesting to you and meet coworkers over time. Like a museum, community center, library, foreign language school, cultural center. I know it's hard. I also don't drink. I've missed out on many friendships and several relationships with people I felt naturally compatible with because of it. It's a real bonding part of social life for the apparently large majority of society. Man shrugging light skin tone. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Take a CPR class and talk to the people there.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.